Shit. I've been... Here we go. Okay. Hopefully I'm not missing the match. I'm missing the match. Okay. We're in. Let's do it. I made it. I crafted the thumbnail so fast. It's crazy how fast I crafted it. All right. So we got Raichu Kangaskhan versus Jinx Victory Bell. I'm anticipating some sort of Trick Room from the Star Squad. This is the Terra Ice Victory Bell. We saw this last week. We didn't get to see what he was trying to accomplish with that Terra Ice. Maybe we'll get to see it this time. That would be pretty sick. But Fake Out goes into the Jinx. Nuzzle into the Victory Bell. It's going to paralyze that Victory Bell. It uses Poison Jab, doing big damage to Raichu and popping the balloon. Raichu gets poisoned. Because he poisons, he actually goes down. And so now Jinx is able to potentially use a Trick Room, but it did flinch on that first turn. Can they take it out? I think so. I think Alakazam can easily kill this Jinx, and I don't know that Victory Bell will protect it. So it's looking... obviously losing the Raichu, not ideal, but it's looking still pretty good for the Eevee's Backyard Bash, assuming that Jake is relying on a Trick Room mode, because I don't think this Trick Room's coming out under these conditions if James can help it. So maybe there's a way Jake could pivot into something else. Maybe protect that Jinx. The Dazzling Gleam comes out. Maybe the Trick Room can happen. Because Rock Slide comes out. No Trick Room. And then the full pair on the Victory Bell. Yeah, and it's about looking a little rough. Okay, so now we do have Persian coming out. But this is Terra Fairy and Alakazam. Normally Persian, good matchup into Alakazam. Not so much right now because of that Terra Fairy. Victory Bell is looking a little rough. And Kangaskhan is full health. That's a very strong Kangaskhan. Fake Out goes into Kangaskhan. Dazzling comes out, instantly killing that Persian, doing a little bit of chick to Victory Bell. And that Fake Out will not work. It's inner focused Kangaskhan. So no Fake Out pressure available onto actually either of these Pokemon. These are two inner focused Pokemon at the same time. And now Magneton's coming out in the back. But it is looking pretty over. I don't think Magneton can do all the work it needs to do. Now, it is super effective against that Alakazam, but it's an easy switch into Moltres. Oh, plus the Earthquake. Smart switch. Thunderbolt does kill. Oh my god, I can't believe that Moltres died instantly to Thunderbolt. Wow. I don't think it matters, though. I do think that this Earthquake will finish off Magneton. But man, Magneton looks really good. If this Magneton can get into some sort of into Trick Room, then it is so scary, but it's just hard. Jinx is a tough Pokemon to make work. It's just very thin. Just a very paper thin. Okay, boy. Nice play from both sides. I kind of like to see it. Jake is, it's tough. The inner focus, it's tough. I think he just got caught off guard by that a little bit. And, it seems like he has a game plan. All right, so Machamp coming out right up front, threatening that Kangaskhan immediately. But there is Fake Out pressure from James. He can use it to pivot. He can use it to prevent the Trick Room. But I like this shift from Jake because he's putting pressure to deal with. It's like, hey, you got to either stop the Trick Room or stop Machamp from doing big damage. And you don't really get to do both. Now, you could double Fake Out, and that would, give you a little bit of something. But it's not going to... I don't know if it's going to carry you through the whole game. But yeah, I like this shift. It's a good shift. We'll see how James responds. I do think he's got Earthquake, the Raichu obviously having Balloon. But if Raichu takes damage before Kanga, Kanga's in trouble. It's like you're going to get killed by Machamp if you don't kill it. And I don't know if you have the damage between Raichu and Kanga to kill the Machamp on this turn. And so, yeah, it's just a really tough decision. Now, the Fake Out goes into Machamp, so you're preventing that. Yeah, the double Fake Out. I did think about that. This is like double Fake Out is an option. And that maybe puts Jinx in range to where Kanga can kill it with like a Rock Slide. But Machamp will kill it first. So Volt Switch coming from the Raichu. We see Moltres coming out. Is that an Earthquake? Will it kill the Jinx? The big question, no. So that means the Dynamic Punch can kill the Kangaskhan, and Trick Room does come out. Now Machamp's under Trick Room conditions. Really nice play from Jake. That is a smart lead because, you don't always want to lead this Machamp and expose it. But, yeah, in this situation, it looks really good. Now, we know it's Terra Fairy from Alakazam. That can give it a really good matchup into Machamp. And so, even though, yes, we have Machamp under Trick Room conditions, this is very ideal for Machamp, what is its moveset? Does it have the moves to deal with Moltres Alakazam? Because those are two Pokemon that, Machamp can't hit very well normally. Now, Knockoff could kill this Alakazam. We could see a Thunder Punch into Moltres to do big damage. Ice Punch, same thing. Okay, so the Ice Punch does come out. Moltres will get the attack bonus and go down, but the Ice Beam, the Trick Room, powerful Ice Beam, but this Dazzling Gleam for the double revenge kill. But now we have a situation where we can see Victory Bell, if it's Victory Bell, yep, we can see Victory Bell and Magneton in those Trick Room conditions. These Pokemon are primed to do big damage. So we have Fake Out available from the Raichu with some Fake Out pressure that could help stall this Trick Room out. Now, I don't know if Alakazam is running Protect. That's another thing we could see to maybe stall this Trick Room a little bit longer. And we still haven't seen the fourth Pokemon. No, we have seen. We've seen all. These are the last two Pokemon from James. Okay, so these are the last two from both sides. Three turns of Trick Room, and these are being the last two. I do like the odds for Jake to take this one. The Fake Out will do some pressure. Flash Cannon predicting that Terra Fairy. Wow, very powerful stuff from Magneton, taking out Alakazam instantly, and I am sorry to say there's no way Raichu can do it all by itself. Poison Jab will finish it off, and really good pivot from Jake. Really good pivot from Jake. I'm impressed. That's smart. I don't think I would have come up with that. All right, Game 3. Very exciting stuff. We got two games I've casted today and two Game 3s. Now the question is, what can James do to pivot a little bit? Because if it's the Machamp lead with the Jinx, is there something he can do about it? The thing is, do you count on that? Because it's a little dicey to count on that. Like if you lead Moltres, for example, okay, he's gonna go with the Kangaskhan this time. Okay, at this time we see Machamp next to Victory Bell. I'm not as big of a fan of this. I don't know what he exactly thought was going to happen, but yeah, we see Machamp get next to Victory Bell. Now we have Fake Out pressure coming from Kangaskhan. Alakazam can obviously Terra Fairy, obviously Terra can Dazzling Gleam, but that Victory Bell Poison Jab might dissuade it a little bit. But a simple Psychic from Alakazam into Machamp would just do, into either Pokemon would do massive damage. So I think that might be what we see. The Fake Out goes into Machamp, and the Psychic, that's an instant kill on the Machamp. What will Victory Bell do in return? Solar Beam. Oh, he has Power Herb. Okay, so Power Herb, Solar Beam from Victory Bell. Interesting. So it's a special Victory Bell. I don't know if that's, I think it's pretty close on both stats. But special Victory Bell this time. The Solar Beam does pretty good damage to Alakazam, but now Jinx is out. Now, Jinx can still die to Alakazam. I think Shadow Ball. Shadow Ball comes out from Alakazam. So this Jinx is in a lot of trouble. Victory Bell has already used its Power Herb, so we know it has Solar Beam, so that's a move it can't use, basically, at this point. Shadow Ball goes into the Jinx. Oh, and it does live. Okay, right, and I think Jinx might be sashed, but with the Rock Slide, that's going to finish the job. Poison Jab. Okay, so this is a mixed Victory Bell because it's running both physical and special moves. So I'm guessing it's probably statted out for physical, but then just with Solar Beam, just in case of like Vaporeon or something. Funnily enough, I do think actually you do more damage with like Leaf Blade into Vaporeon, but who knows? It's you have to do the calcs. I don't know. That's what my gut tells me, but I haven't done the math, so who knows. Yeah, Psychic will go into Magneton. Not going to do a lot. The Life Orb eats a little bit of HP, but big Earthquake. Willing to sacrifice his Alakazam to just take that Magnezone out. And then Victory Bell does go to Leaf Blade, so he's running Leaf Blade as well as Solar Beam. Interesting. Okay, so I mean, the thing is, there's no way Victory Bell can do it against Moltres because this is an easy Hurricane and to win, or honestly, just Fiery Wrath will do it. And we even have Terra Ice. Okay, the Terra Ice, it doesn't resist Air Slash anyway. Okay, air slash instead of hurricane. Interesting, because that, I mean, that is more accurate, so I like it. I'll join the chat. Oh my god, I'm not doing that. Okay, well, GG's. I'll say it in the video. Really good stuff. Really good stuff. Thanks for tuning in, and I'll be back again for a third time later for my own match versus the Red Army. Looking very much forward to it. And peace.